Good afternoon, evening, or morning, dear Yoga TXers. This is Echo, and thank you for being here. I just want to give a shout out to Yoga TX for having us here and having this space to share our teachings on this platform. I am incredibly grateful. You know, if it weren't for Yoga TX, I wouldn't be offering spaces online, and my journey began here with online teaching. And so deep gratitude to what they do, and I offer for you, if this feels like a place that is deeply nourishing for you, to hit that donate button, that subscribe button, share this channel with people, and do your best to support, you know, what we're doing here, because it is very personal to invite, you know, community into our homes, into our practices, and it means a lot for that energy to go both ways. So today's practice is a practice of just moving moving it. And we live in a time, and this practice will be catalyzing and alchemizing for whatever time we tune in, because the human experience is messy and chaotic and challenging. And if you're a human like I am, then you've probably experienced anxiety. You've probably experienced shutdown and burnout, and you haven't had a name for it. But there's something that happens when we get on the yoga mat, that alchemization of just like bringing the triadic like relationship into being, the mind, the heart, and the soul, the body, like whatever you want to call it, the essence, the truth. And the practice today is to just move the body. Sometimes we don't know what is going on. We don't know why we feel a certain way. We don't know what the issue is. We just know that we're irritable, that we're frustrated, that we're angry, that we're sad, we're depressed, we're feeling all the things. And we try to figure it out in the mind, you know, the implicitness of the mind instead of the explicitness of the body. And the body knows, it's intelligent. So today we let the body speak and move. And that being said, let's start standing. So we're going to start standing, and we're going to give a little wobble to the body, and we're going to give a little shake, and just kind of let the arms rock up and down in the joints. So it's kind of like the bones are hopping out of the shoulder joints, and the knees are wobbling, and you can even wobble the knees from side to side, give a little wiggle. Shake the hands, flick the fingers, ha, 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 make some sound. And the head, let it go from side to side. Flutter the lips. Try some more. Last one. And ground. Feet into the earth. And honestly, just notice how you feel there. Sometimes these silly movements, they're the most catalyzing for our healing out of the whole practice. Not the really pretty, picturesque ones, but really the silly, just letting us be in the body. Can open the eyes. And I encourage you just to let a little leaning back and forward go, onto the tiptoes, onto the heels, find a focal point forward. And we're just coming into balancing. And also this rocking is almost like the rocking of the baby inside, rocking of the little us's that are just like, oh, I just need to be soothed. So slight bend in the knees, let the shoulders relax, muscles in the face relax. Ooh, if you fall out, you come back in. Inhalation and exhalation through the nostrils. Again, nice and soft. And this is kind of taking us into that hypnagogic state, that hypnagogic state of just lullaby, like rolling ourselves into that little lull. Okay, stillness, press into the feet, straighten the legs, almost as if you're pulling the thighs up here. It's like tucking of the tailbone, stand nice and tall through the spine. Feel the front of the body lengthen. And let's take an inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, Fold down. Let the arms go wide, forehead to the earth. And fold in. Inhale up halfway onto the shins. Use the core. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Hands alongside the body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, all the way back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands alongside the body. Inhale, reach. And exhale, bow down. Let's take hands to the lower back, make a fist, press the fist up behind you, let the head drop in. Hands down to the earth. Let's take an inhale, come all the way up, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Hands alongside the body. So we're going to come into breath and joy. I'm moving away from the glass here off my mat a little bit so I don't hit. So breath of joy, if you've ever done this with me before, a little redundant on the description, but slight bend in the knees. We're going to bring joy through the body, or anger or ecstasy, whatever it may be, by just releasing on the exhale. It's going to be 3 inhalations with the arm movements, and then an exhalation that just goes, and we sigh things out. It's going to look like this, so just watch first, and then we'll go together. So is all on inhale. So 3 small inhalations and exhalation. So we're going to do that together for 8 to 10 rounds. I'll let you know when we're on the last round. And the effort here is to just relax the body as you're doing it. Let the arms swing naturally. Make sure that it's not this rigid movement, because we want to bring any excess energy out of the body, or if we're feeling numb, just nourishing energy into the body. So let's begin. On the next inhalation. Last one. Fold in and ragdoll. Take a hold of opposite elbows and just notice how we're feeling. Hands to the earth. Take the feet out wider. Sink the hips, yogi squat. Hands to heart, elbows press into the knees. Let's sit up nice and tall through the spine. Taking a moment to just ground our feet back into the earth, being a little bit lower so that we can feel just connected again to that earth element, to the solidity as we've risen high through the breath. Beautiful. Hands to the earth, let the hips go up high. Keep the right hand down, stretch the left arm up, twist. Keep the hips in line with each other, and we're just opening into the left shoulder, twisting from the belly. Inhale, and exhale, left hand down. Inhale, reach the right arm up, twisting open to the right. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands and step back to a downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, press back through the heels into the earth, palms into the earth. Nice V shape through the body. Let's take an inhale, roll to plank. Let the hips lower, open the chest, stay on the tiptoes. Take an inhale, use the core, draw the hips back and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. So nice and slow, we want to take care of the lower back when we inhale to bring the hips back up. Inhale to plank, roll over the hands. Exhale, drop the hips, open the chest. Inhale, pull the belly in, press back. Beautiful. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale. Inhale, up and back. Exhale. Inhale, roll over the hands, plank. Exhale, open the heart, drop the hips. Inhale, use the core, draw the hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, drop the hips, open the heart. Inhale, use the core, draw the hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Let's inhale, lift the right leg up behind you, and then step the right foot through. Reach the arms up, high lunge, deep bend in the right knee. Take an inhale, open up to the right, right arm reaching back, left arm forward. Right hand down the back thigh, left arm stretching up and over, get nice and long through the left side body. Take an inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands around the right foot and straighten the right leg as you bring the left foot in just a little bit and sink in over the right shin. The hands can travel back behind you onto the fingertips, fold in. Come onto the fingertips, left hand to the outside of the right foot, right arm stretching up. If you need to modify by left hand in front of the foot or on a block or a book, you can open the chest to the right, reversing that pyramid pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Step back to a plank. Lower to knees and chest or to chaturanga, elbows in by the ribs. Inhale forward to the tops of the feet, open the heart. Exhale again, use the core, draw the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind you. Exhale, step the left foot through, reach the arms up. Inhale, open up to the left. Reach the left arm back, right arm forward. Left hand down the back thigh, right arm stretching up and over. Presence in the breath. Equal inhales and exhales through the nostrils. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands over the left foot or around the left foot. Straighten the left leg, bring the right foot up just a bit and sink over the left shin. Maybe the hands travel back behind you, fold in. And slowly come up halfway. Right hand in front of the left foot or to the outside of the left foot, left arm stretching up. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands down around the left foot and step back, move through your vinyasa. And press back. Let's slowly walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Take your time. Fold in and lift the toes off the ground. Bring the palms beneath the feet and fold in gorilla pose. Let the elbows splay out. If you need to bend the knees a little bit, you can. Let's get nice and long through the back line of the body. Slowly bring the hands out from underneath the feet. Inhale, slowly roll up to standing. Press through the feet. Let the arms hang just like you're waking up in the morning. Rolling the pelvis forward. Roll the shoulders back. Standing up nice and straight. We're going to lean our weight onto the right foot. Bend the left knee. Place the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. So coming into tree pose. Hands to the heart center. And we're playing with our vision here. So vision and balance, press down through the right foot. And I want you to try to close your eyes for a few moments and stay in the balance. If you wobble and you fall out, come back in. And just notice all the processes happening in the right foot and the body in order for you to stay upright. Open the eyes, open the arms up. And you could stay here with nice wide open arms, or you can bring the right hand to the inside of the left thigh, right arm stretching up and over as you press the right hip to the side. So a nice crescent tree here. We've got this wavering tree. And just feel what's happening in your right foot as it presses down and engages. Soften the muscles in the face. And then let's slowly come back up. Step the left foot behind the right, nice and far back. Take a hold of the left wrist, pull to the right as you look to the left. Come back to center. Let's switch sides. So press weight into the left foot, bend the right knee, place the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Hands to the heart center, find a focal point forward. When you feel ready, press down through that left foot, trust and close the eyes, find your balance. If you fall out, you come back in and notice if your body can soften with the waves, if you can still stay upright even with those challenges. Let's open the eyes. Inhale, reach up. You're going to bring the right hand to the inside of the right thigh. If you did last time, left arm stretching up and over as you press the hips to the left. You can look to the left a bit here. Nice and long through the left side body. And then let's come back up. Step the right foot deep behind the left. Take a hold of the right wrist. Pull to the left. Look to the right. And slowly step back to center. Let's take an inhale, reach up, come onto the tiptoes. And pause here. Again, balancing on the tiptoes. Really notice how much intention and focus we need to balance. Relax the shoulders. Inhale again. And exhale, slowly bring the hips back as you bring the chest forward like you're diving into a pool. Take your time, engage the core. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Hands to the earth and then bend the knees. Rock down into a seat, Navasana, boat pose. Arms alongside the body. Pull the belly in. Chest is open. Slowly come out to hover, looking at the toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into the chest, sitting up nice and tall through the spine. And let the neck drop in. So as you take a hold of the shins, let the head drop in and grow long. Sit up nice and tall, and let's rock onto the back, knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Any sighs out on the exhale. Massaging the spine. And set the feet down. So our first back bend is bridge pose, Satupandasana Sarvangasana. Hands alongside the glutes, close to the heels. Take an inhale, press the hips up, push the shoulders beneath you, clasp the hands. Really press through the heels, engage both the quadriceps and the glutes, but lengthen the lower back, press up. For 5, for 4. Keep the knees coming in together. For 3, for 2, for 1. Unroll the shoulders, slowly come back down. So 2 breaths here. You can do bridge again, or you could come into your full wheel. So whichever you like. If wheel is not in your practice, be careful with this one. You could bring the hands behind the head, fingers tracking forward. We come to the top of the head first and then press all the way up. So whichever posture you're going into, come in. We'll stay here for at least 5 rounds of breath. Opening the heart space. In wheel, we're pressing the chest through the shoulder girdle and really keeping the knees tracking in towards each other, both in wheel and bridge. Opening the heart space. And slowly rolling down. Knees into the chest, rocking from side to side. Let out a sigh. Curl everything in. So forehead up to the knees. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then let everything fall out. Mini Shavasana here. Take up some space. Arms go out so that the armpits have some airflow here. The legs away from each other. Most important posture that we sometimes miss out on these short classes. So I really encourage you, if you continue to do practices online, that you give yourself a nice, long, juicy Shavasana. We settle into stillness and silence. Let the breath settle. And just notice where we go in stillness and silence. So I'm going to leave some moments of quietude, solitude here for a moment. And stay present. Feel what is alive in your body and your mind, and really tune in with if it's in alignment with what you need right now. Take an inhale, lengthen the arms up overhead. Give a little wiggle, 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 wiggle. Knees into the chest. Rock up to a seat, sitting up nice and tall. And do your best to not fidget around too much. Relax the shoulders, relax the muscles in the face. Let's take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Head bowing in and recognizing sometimes we just need a pause, a beat, a wiggle, a breath. 15, 20, 30 minutes to ourselves to just flow, to shake, to move the energy. So anytime you're feeling stuck, overworked, burnt out, numb, and you don't want to do anything, or there are habits that you have that you want to run to, what can you do to just move the body? Can you just get on your mat? Can you breathe? Can you shake? Can you wiggle? Can you dance? And let the intelligence of the body bring you back home. Hands to the forehead, bowing towards the earth, we say Namaste. Aho, 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 beautiful Pachamama, Mother Earth, thank you for this life. So appreciation showers to all of you for showing up, for being here, for choosing us to go on this journey with, for choosing me to hold space today. I encourage you to let us know how you feel in the comments, to subscribe, to come each week, to reach out to me on Instagram at Our Echo, like ours, and to my YouTube channel. And if you want to do deeper work together, going deep into integration of the shadow or any developmental trauma or attachment wounding, this is my mission and my desire in life. So feel free to reach out at echoflowyoga.com or at echoflowyoga.com, the website. Retreats, trainings, workshops, tours around the world, I'm here. And continue on your journey. Whether it's with me or anyone else, continue to move, to heal, to breathe, to be. Thank you.